on therapy or some shit. Bro, I reread it today and I knew exactly what was going on. What do you mean?
It's your comprehension skills are struggling.
Stupid. I'm not going to let you get the chance.
Killadelphia, best comic of 2023 for me by far. By far. Killadelphia by Rodney Barnes and art by Jason Sean Alexander. It sucks because Seamus, you just started. You don't know, bro. You don't know what's going on.
Hold on. Wait. Hey!
This is good, but from what you say, it's great.
It's the tip of the iceberg. It's the tip of the iceberg. Well, for the most part, like this series has every single issue has been not just good, but a banger.
Tiana, Khadijah, Lenny Carvel, him, her, him, bodies.
Rodney Barnes, again, what I said earlier, really great storyteller, knows how to draw, knows how to write really unique and relatable characters. The fact that he ties in a lot of really relevant social commentary in this crazy ass vampire story. It's just great. Seamus, you already know who the villain of the first volume is?
I think so. I think I've gotten that far. I'm only in the first issue so far.
Okay.
I think.
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's just, it's just like it involves an important part of American history, and I will tell you that.
Generation for Britain, baby. All men are equal.
Oh, wait up. Even if you're not a male landowner?
There's a footnote.
Okay.
Yeah.
The fact that this was a good job of of making really relatable characters, really realistic. Like these characters feel real, even like we feel like real characters, even though there's in a world of vampires and the supernatural. But which I can say the same thing about Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog as well. But there's the fact that it can be serious, but also it has a lot of fun with the content that it's exploring. And the fact that right now, that as you can see from the cover that I just picked, like the fact that Rodney Barnes has been killing it so hard with this book. He was like, Toddy M, Toddy Mick, can I borrow Spawn right quick? It Spawn's in this book, and it works so well.
Baby's got back.
You're about 2 seconds from wearing that smile around your ass.
It's one of the best comics I've read in a very long time that I'm in. Like I love this world, love this universe. And when Rodney Barnes, when we interview on this year, which it will happen, I want to know the nitty gritty, bro, because it's so good. This book is amazing. So Seamus, all I'm gonna say to you is, have fun. Be ready. Buckle up.
I'm definitely gonna, from the way you're hyping it up, I'm definitely gonna catch up by the end of this month. I think. I feel like I'm gonna fuck with it hard.
Like there's a big character that there's a big character that crosses over between Killadelphia and Nita Hawes' Nightmare Blog, who is a big player. Like he's my favorite character out of the whole series so far. He interacts with Spawn in such a Lethal Weapon type of way. It gets me to tears.
Dude, you sold me so hard in Spawn is in a Lethal Weapon relationship with a character. That instantly makes it so fucking good.
Jack, tell me a story.
Fuck you.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
So
Spawn Lethal Weapon, I'm in, bro.
And I know that Jason Sean Alexander is. I know we did some Spawn stuff, like in the 2000 earlier in his career, but I know this is some of the best art I've seen him do. Like this is kind of like my intro back to his artwork because I only seen his artwork in that Spawn stuff that he did, in the early 2010s. But his artwork is so well done. It's like a realistic, a painted realistic style that works. That's kind of has comic booky elements to it. It works so well, and it's some of the best horror that I've seen in a long time, along with Something's Killing the Children as well. It's really good.
2 hours later.
This shit hit this year, okay? so sad it's over. I'm so sad because it ended last month with issue 30 with the death of Mark Spector, but it was so it was so good. It was so well done. But you know what's so good is that it's continuing. It's continuing this month with Vengeance of Moon Knight, where it's all the side characters who normally I'd be like, this is shit, where's Mark Spector? But Jed MacKay has made all these side characters so good that I am excited to read a book without Moon Knight in it.
What did he say?
Dude, you giggle. This shit, I don't think I've ever read a comic like a comic run that has introduced more new characters and have had all of them be hits. They are all hits. Like you introduce another Moon Knight and he's a hit. You introduce Reese, like a random vampire girl that Moon Knight takes under his wing. She's a hit. You introduce this guy named Soldier, who's just a soldier dude, who just doesn't he's a retired veteran. He's a fucking hit. You know what I mean? You introduce like a crazy dude named Zodiac, who's like basically Moon Knight's Joker, and he's a fucking hit. And he's not derivative of Joker. He's fun as fuck, you know? Jed even like goes deep and is like, yeah, I'm gonna continue the Moon Knight Tigra romance from West Coast Avengers. Fuck yeah. And it's like, and he makes it so good where like he acknowledges that like he acknowledges Hank Pym and Tigra's kid with Hank Pym and everything. And then Mark Spector becomes like a like stepdad to this little tiger kid, and you're like, holy shit, this is so good. Let's go! For no reason. And also, like, you got this is like maybe I think this might be the best tie-in book because like they started this purely because they were like, oh, new Moon Knight TV show. We of course need to have a Moon Knight ongoing right now.
That's it, time out. Guys, let's all calm down, yeah? We're all worked up. Let's all just, like, chill the F out.
And then Jed MacKay was like, watch this shit. And then
watch this.
A 30-issue incredible run that is getting a spin-off that is just about the side characters, again, that are so good.
You look right at Kevin Feige's face like, there might be no synergy in this book, I'll tell you that.
He's like, fuck you. This is a deep cut for the boys.
Not today.
The moment before Jed MacKay was announced to do Moon Knight, I was a really big fan of his Taskmaster he did like the year prior.
Yeah.
So the moment that they were like, oh yeah, he's doing Moon Knight, I was like, yeah, this is about to be a banger. I knew it.
As I said earlier, Jed MacKay stuck the landing with the son of a bitch. It was so good. Resolution of all the Mark's story arc, which isn't really a resolution. It's a resolution kind of in the same way that the end of the first Daredevil, Chip Zdarsky Daredevil run was, where you're like, oh, they're just completely changing a book for the next arc.
I got you.
I was like, they totally tee up a whole thing that, where they're like, they of course have Mark and Hunter Moon run through like the Moon Knight mausoleum of all the other Moon Knights who have died as Moon Knight. And I'm like, oh, wow, I wonder where Mark's going to go in the next book. You know what I mean? But I'm excited to see them continue this with the Midnight Mission with all the characters at the bottom there, continuing it. It's such a cool thing to have it's like a living building that at the end, they do this twist at the end. I don't want to spoil it too much, but like a certain character, the Midnight Mission is like an extension of Khonshu and Moon Knight's desire to like help those who are at the lowest of society. And at the very end, a certain villain is stuck in the Midnight Mission, and he's like, look into my mind, I want the same thing Mark does. And then the Midnight Mission lets him go, and you're like, so what does he want? Because you never really got the idea of like who he is or whatever. And it was the most interesting thing I've seen done this year in a comic. I was just like blown away by it.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box? Give me the gun.
But, I got you.
Yes, please check out the whole run. Please check out Vengeance of the Moon Knight coming out this month. But yeah, that was
it's already out, right?
I think it is. I think it did come out yesterday actually.